The last few years on the north side, throughout our city, throughout our country, throughout the world, has been tumultuous. You really had the twindemics of both COVID and crime. COVID hit us disproportionately, educationally, health-wise, everything. And then the murder of George Floyd and the police killings. It was something that we always knew in the Black community, but now it's telegraphed across the entire world. There is historic and structural racism. Schools don't work, bus lines don't go through, jobs aren't there, and violence proliferates. Last year, over 50 children below the age of 18 were shot. We had Anaya Allen, who was 6, who was eating a Happy Meal. Trinity Otteson Smith, who was jumping on a trampoline, and she was murdered. We have LaDavion, shot in the head and the back of his family's car as well, and he's still struggling. We just had a young man murdered recently, Deshaun Hill, and there's a memorial to him. It's a beautiful memorial, and all of our children walk by it every day, and they see themselves. But we are all collectively making a promise that you are the most important person to us, and we will not let you go.
Over the years, when people have come to me and they've said, Jeff, we understand what's happening in the Harlem Children's Zone. Where else can we see something that's comparable? The first place that I've always mentioned has been the Northside Achievement Zone.
The Northside Achievement Zone is a place-based collaborative of more than 25 community-based organizations and schools. They work together, driven by data, on a holistic approach to end multigenerational poverty using education, whole family support, and systems change as the levers. Our partnership with families begins with early childhood and continues until their scholars are to and through college. Our cradle-to-career continuum.
Early childhood development is essential to later academic success. 80% of the brain development happens by the time a child is about 3 years old. So those first 1,000 days are very important. You're building those tools that will help you learn in the future.
The Minneapolis Fed has done decades of work on the value of early childhood education. If we get them early, give them the skills early, help their parents, help their kids get a good education, it can transform not just lives, but multiple generations.
Parents partner with a NAZ family achievement coach who works with them to set specific goals for themselves and for their scholars.
I partner with families to support success academically for their scholars and to stabilize their homes so that they can focus more on education.
They were like, okay, we're gonna hook you up with a NAZ coach. Anytime I need any type of support or assistance, she's there.
Being able to have folks from NAZ to be able I can communicate with, I can meet with. And for our students, they just know that they have caring, supportive adults that are here for their best interests.
Their coach connects them to our Family Academy parenting classes and to our partner organizations who support parents and scholars to achieve their goals around education, housing, jobs, and health.
NAZ has many different parts that make up what NAZ is. From our coaching, our family achievement programming, Family Academy provides space and opportunity for parents to fail and learn how to expand on their parenting skills.
Since I became a part of the NAZ family, I became an even better parent. So I feel like if you're a healed individual, you can be a better parent too.
We really try to meet families and kids where they naturally are. A lot of our therapists are based and co-located directly in schools.
Housing is healthcare. If you didn't have stable housing, you were at risk of catching this virus, and housing is education. We've been educating our young people from home. Stable housing is critical.
And where the NAZ strategy really makes a difference is that as all this is happening, we focus on both tapping into parent and youth power to bring about sustained community transformation, while also constantly gathering data and measuring the success of our overall approach. We use that data to make sure all the pieces are working together to support families as they lift themselves out of poverty and move their children along a path to college.
The outcomes framework that NAZ has in place is really valuable and helps to tell the story in a very credible and transparent way.
NAZ connects with partners to strengthen parents' economic ability to provide a healthy and financially stable environment at home.
We need people on the ground who are raising their hands and saying, I'm going to be here until this thing is fixed.
As you think about NAZ and their goal of really providing access, it is completely aligned with our goal to enrich lives through technology. Tomorrow's talent is here today, and we just need to unleash it.
I don't believe in just writing a check. Medtronic employees will have year-round opportunities to volunteer their skills and their support for NAZ families, and our employees will have a chance to learn and develop through this. And I am super proud to serve and support them.
When I first moved here, I came across and I heard about the Northside Achievement Zone as this beacon of hope. So I was excited to go there and learn everything I could.
We're gonna go deeper. We're gonna continue doing the things that we know work, the strategies that are showing outcomes. And then we're gonna go wider. There are more families across the North Side who really deserve to receive the same kind of wraparound support. It's taken us 400 years to get to where we are. We don't get out of this thing overnight. We get out of it together. This is my dream. This is my vision, that we're around to make sure that this becomes a reality.